What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Alright. What do I want to do? Disconnect that. Let me see something. This will be... Sorry. I'm trying to, like, figure out... Somebody complained about... Not complained. Valid code assistant. That my thing is, like, too zoomed out. Anyways. What's up? Day 28. I spent maybe an hour and a half configuring my keyboard. What I have learned is that this fucking software, SmartSet, is cheeks. And I wish I spent $70 extra to get the pro version of this keyboard so I could use ZMK. But we live and we learn, and this thing is not returnable because I got a custom version. Which is fine. It still feels great. Still loving the keyboard. Other things. I've also spent a hilarious amount of time pretty much redoing all of the UI of NU Food. So I think that might be what I keep working on today, because I found this really weird glitch where you like something like that, classic risotto? Oh, what the heck is this? HTTP error. Nice UI, by the way. Thanks. I can't tell if you're being in earnest, but it did kind of take a while. So I don't know why this post error is happening. So that's definitely something to look into. The main thing I was worried about is that when I press, for some reason, sauteed spinach with garlic, it just kind of shits the bed. And it happens with a couple other, like, very specific items, and I have no clue why. I do have kind of an idea as to why this shit is breaking. And it's because I was passing, like, user preferences expects an item that just has a name. And I was trying to store it like these. I just mixed up something. So I think I have to go through and clean that, which kind of sucks. It's not that bad. I really want to know why I'm getting this, though. Let me actually do this on a separate tab, because I don't know if I will leak any secrets by doing this, but let me view logs. Oh, a token expiration? Okay. That's actually not that bad. So let me... What if I refresh? Okay. You see how, like, I'll click it, and then if I refresh, it shows up. And then when I depress it, it's fine. However, I press it, nothing happens, even though the adding item trigger happens. What the fuck? I'm really confused. I have no fucking idea what's happening. So might be doing that. The next thing. Let me check. Maybe it'll say something in here about it. Yeah, maybe we'll look at this later. Or no, it'd be in data, user preferences. Now we'll see. Okay, regardless, it never ends with this fucking website. It's LeetCode time. I did see one thing. I might try to do a leetcode contest and get an ELO rating. Like a weekly contest. I don't know how these things work. Oh, it's not like something I can just join at all times. Go to contest. Oh, so you just do all of them? What is that light mode? Okay, might as well just do it. You are given an m by n 2D array of positive integers. Your task is to traverse grid in a zigzag pattern while skipping every alternate cell. Zigzag pattern traversal is defined as the following. Start at the top left, move right within a row until the end of the row is reached. Drop down to the next row, and then traverse left until the beginning of the row is reached. Oh, so it's like a diagonal type of thing? Or you go all the way over, and then down, and then all the way over, and then down, and then all the way over. So it's like down. Look at that drawing. Call me an artist. Okay. I mean, this doesn't seem that bad. Containing in order the value of the cells. Okay. And you always skip one. Okay. So it seems like we loop in column order, and then we're always jumping by 2. And then maybe keep like a flag for skip last, like to know if we're here and we're here, then we need to skip this one. Huh, that's a little bit weird. Because maybe instead of a for loop, we use like a while loop and just make sure that it's in bounds of this thing. I guess, like, we can go for loop for the rows, but then the columns is a while loop because you're either going to be reversing, or you could just do 2 for loops and then do it if it's odd or even. I think that might make more sense. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So pretty much if the row number is even, then we go left to right. If the row number is odd, then we go right to left. And since it's a square, can we also predetermine if we start on like the middle or not? Since we're always starting in the top left, I think like trying to reason about if something like this were to happen, like if it's based just purely on the number of columns, if we're going to be skipping the left. I think it is. Right, because it's always a square. So like any even amount is always going to have the far right skipped on the even columns. Trying to also, something I'm thinking about is if we can just pre-compute what we're supposed to be looking at, like if the number of columns is even, then we're always looking at, like, if the row is even, we take the odd column. And then if the row is odd, then we take the even column. So if even, let's call this height, let's call this width. If even width, then odd row implies take the even column, and then vice versa, like an even row means take the even column, or take the odd column. Do I even believe that? Yeah. Even row is odd col plus 0. Does that track that then else say we have 3? Or is this just always? If it's even, no, it's the same thing. Is it just always you take on the odd rows, you take the even columns? Like, do you ever not take this? I think the answer is no. I think this might be just golden. I'm just trying to think, because it's like, it's alternating, but I don't know if there's a case in which, like, it would be empty. I don't think so. Okay. I mean, fuck it. Let's just try it. Wait, why is my macro not working? What? Dude, motherfucker. It's supposed to be... I don't understand. These are supposed to be saved. This software has been pissing me off all day. Oh. Bro. I'm gonna lose my mind. This is like just working. God damn it. I'm sorry, this is not how I wanted this to go. I thought I had this thing fully set up. Like, these should all be mapped. just not picking up on the macros. But why? Okay, I'll try to just do it without it. Because technically, I can just do this. Where would that be? Oh, I don't have motions on this. Oh, okay. So a row and range length of grid. What the fuck? Call and range. Sorry, this has to be like insufferable to watch. Such is life. I'm trying to learn a new keyboard that's actively trying to fight me. If the row mod 2 is 1, then what? We did, so if the row is odd, then, and the column is even, then res dot. Where the fuck is dot? Okay. And res dot append. Grid at row. And if this is 1, and that's that, then we can do that. The fuck is happening? This editor is making me trip balls, bro. Why can I not? I'm just gonna get hella indentation errors, but I don't know how much of that I can control. Two, 3, is that right? No, because we also need to add. Wait, why would it get 2? It shouldn't be 2. Did I flip these? I want, if the row is even, then we take the odd calls. If the row is even, we take the odd calls. Oh. And not equal to 0. And so we want the odd rows to be even. Fact. I thought it was even row. We take the odd columns. No, it'd be even. Fuck. That was one indexing. Shit. So even, you take the evens. Odd, you take the odds. Damn it. Damn it. Like, what is happening with this fucking thing? Is it the worst editor? One, 4. Seems right. One, 4, 2, 1, 2. That should not have taken me that long. Because it needs it in reversed order. Shit. I can do a hacky fix. This isn't the right way to do this at all, but whatever. None of this is right. If the call if the row is odd. Then dot reverse. Right, unpack. Unpack array. Python. Unzip array. My list dot extend. Okay. Yippee! It was so much easier than I was making it, but whatevs. I'm really upset about this macro thing. Don't know why it's not saving. What if I unplug it and replug it? The reboot. Okay, now it works. Sure. Okay. Let's do this one. I give it a straight ass. Yeah, I need to change my music. I'm doing like sleepy music. It's killing me. Killing me. Yeah, okay, let's play some house music. You can perform the following process on S any number of times. Choose an index I in the string such that there is at least one character to the left of I that is equal to S of I. Wait. Choose an index I in the string such that there is at least one character to the left of I that is okay. And at least one, so it just has like that character has to exist on the left and the right. Delete the closest character. Okay. So it's pretty much like continually finding the optimal middle one to delete. Okay. Do I have any immediate ideas on how to do this? Not really. Like, indices seem super important in this, so I'm thinking a map of indices. But I don't know how much that's going to help me. Is it like... Like, maybe it's about building a list of valid ones first. Like, if we build a list of valid first, and then you want to like not remove the valid ones as much as possible. Because like what makes an optimal solution is on each remove, you like, do you want to take the innermost one or the outermost one? I don't really know. Is it like you just do greedy? Find the like centermost one? Like, do you want to go bubbling in out? I don't really know. Like, how would I as a human do this to find the optimal? is I'd look through this and I'd see, okay, I see that I could delete these A's. I see that I could delete these B's. So I think maybe first search for the valid ones. Like use a default dict maybe of sets. I don't know, is there a hint? Only the frequency of each character matters in finding the final answer. Oh, is it just about the odd, like number of odds? Because like if there's an odd number in terms of 3, then you know you can at least find one character such that there's a left and a right. So then it'd be that minus 2. So we get like a counter, and then how would we know like 5 would have to go down to 3, which would then have to go down to 1. So a total of 2 operations. Is that like 5 divided by 2, maybe? Would that work like 7? 3 to 1. Well, no, because if it's odd, then you know you can go down to 1. Like any odd number, you know you can get down to 1. Always. It's the evens that are a little bit harder. Because the evens you can... Like odds, it doesn't matter how many of them they are, because it just like keeps going like, okay, so you take this one and this one, and then you take this one and this one. But for evens, it's like you can only take that once. So for evens, you have to have greater than 3. Because you could have 2 and not be able to do something. So maybe something like count number of chars that have odd frequency or chars with odd frequency count as a length of 1. The chars with even frequency greater than 2 count as a length of 2, I think. Yeah. No, so it's just all evens then count as 2. Actually, even frequency count as length of 2. Right? So this is probably one-lineable. It's like, some how do you loop over a counters? This is something I just should have memorized, but I don't. Counter Python. WCMA, thank you, Amplify. Key, no, I don't want dot. Counter Python methods. Dude, what the fuck? Let's do a loop. Oh, it's just dot values. Okay. Return some. One for frequency in counter stir dot values if frequency mod 2 is 1, else 2. I doubt this is gonna like work as I think it will, but it'd be funny if this is work. Can't do an if else. Damn. Love you, brother, doing the same. Hey. Thanks, man. I wish you best of luck. Best of luck. Okay. I'll do this the normal way then. Count equals 0. For frequency in values. Frequency mod 2 equal 1. Count plus equals 1. Yeah. So sorry, my typing is so bad. This is the new keyboard. Cool. I want to figure out how to type you. Thanks, man. How would you one-line this, though? Because I thought you could sum. So we know, like, the thing is right. see. What is wrong? This syntax. Oh, it's on the left side? Shit. That's... I feel like I should have known that, actually. Nope. Damn, that's on my pinky? Okay. Hell yeah. This will be very funny to put in Discord. Not reply. Edit message. Put this in the Discord because it's funny. Fuck, I didn't mean to put it as a reply. I actually don't care. Alright, cool. That one was actually quite easy. Quite easy. Did I miss this? I did this. I was doing random ones. I just have to go to the bathroom soon. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom now. Be right back. Alright, I will be right back. Actually, I should probably mute this. we back. What was I doing? Another problem, right? We're given two positive integers n and k. A factor of an integer n is defined as an integer I, where n mod I is 0. Consider a list of factors of n sorted in ascending order. Return the kth factor in this list. Or return -1 if n has less than k factors. Okay. We first need to find the factors, obviously. And then we gotta find, just return the kth element of that. Okay, in terms of factors, do you just loop over the integers from 1 to n? Or 1 to, you could do n over 2. And then check if it's mod 0 is equal, and then just I think the key is going to be you need to keep, you can't just append both. You need to maybe keep 2 arrays. So the constraints on this, oh, it's only 1,000, that's nothing. So I think keep 2 arrays. One for like the first half, you know? So like we would keep this as array 1 and then this is array 2. And then maybe as we're doing that, obviously, because this is going to map to that, we then would have this and then we would reverse it. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good idea. Equals then we go for I don't know how I went up in range. Fuck. In range 1 to, sorry, I'm still learning this keyboard. 1 to I think n over 2. So I actually did remove my slash from this. That's really funny. Fuck, that means I gotta go back into this goddamn software. Okay, so I mapped 1 to, looked at a new macro. Two is going to be that. Turn on the V drive, hopefully save, scan, refresh, then maybe, oh, it's still 2. If we disconnect, nope, still, what if we reset the old-fashioned way? Still 2. Why? Sorry, this is just keyboard woes. There we go. Okay. Right, and range that to that. Goddamn, I'm all out of sorts here. Okay. If n mod I equals 0, then fac1 dot append I, then fac2 dot append b, what, n divided by I? Yeah. And then reversed. Nope. It is, dude, I don't know how I can't remember this. It's just dot reverse. It's not that deep. And then total equal fac1 dot extend fac2 dot reversed. Return total at, is K1 indexed or 0 indexed? So yes, it's 1 index. K minus 1. If K minus 1 is not in bounds, so if it's greater than or equal to the length of total, I think. Else -1. Go apply for government jobs. Don't need this garbage. Do they not do leetcode? Or do you mean like government jobs as in non-SWE? Mistype. None type is not iterable. Use reversed fac2. Oh, yeah. That's the in place versus thing. Thank you. Reversed fac2. They give interviews to almost everybody who has the qualifications, not the 1,000 LinkedIn apps with nothing. Oh, so it's just, this would stay as fact 1. One day I'll remember these. Index out of bounds. Fuck. They give interviews to almost everybody who has a qualification. It's not like that. Where did I find those though? Like, is it literally just I guess I'll just look up like software internships government. Are you thinking like federal or state? Or probably both maybe. Okay, I'm getting bounds there, and why is that? Like this is 3. I would want to index in the 3rd amount. Like the 4th would be 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. What the length of that is 3. Greetings from Columbia, mate. Hope you get a job. Hey, thanks, man. Oh, should I just be doing, I should probably be doing K minus 1 is less than the length. Do I need the int version? I do. Fuck. This is just bad. Because obviously from 1 to then is it not n divided by 2? Because 1, take the ceiling of this maybe? It's also not going to work, I just know it. Alright, fuck it. I'm tired of LeetCode for tonight. That's quite a little bit unreadable. Oh yeah, you should be going to the square root, not the half. Got a one-liner for that kth thing? Hey, drop it. What's up, Cole? So I think it was just this thing that I messed up. Here an I for I in range. What the fuck? Oh, where to get the default? Yeah. Because the ors just work in like the empty array case, right? Pretty sure that's how that works. Int squirt. And +1. So like factors. Yeah, the slice will give you an empty array. Yeah. This is just stupid. I'm just being stupid today. Kind of fire. I like when I do that. Does not help that my brain is trying to think actively of how to type. Still no? What is this little... If they're both equal to each other? Oh, I understand. I understand. -1. Keep having to think where every key is on this fucking new keyboard. Soon this will be muscle memory, but for right now I'm fighting demons to remember where things are. All right. Whatever. Poopy. Okay. Now I kind of need to decide what I'm doing for today. I think I'm going to try to find the bug that's in this thing. I don't know if anyone was here, but pretty much what's happening is on this website, like, that I'm making. For some reason, like, for some of these, selecting and deselecting works just fine. Nothing to it. But then for random ones like sauteed spinach with garlic, it reads it, adds it, but it doesn't register it. But then if we refresh, it registers it. And we deselect, it's fine. So, a little bit troubling. I don't fully know how to debug this. Because, like, we add something like this. Item pressed, adding item, and then it adds. Oh, no, but it didn't. See, it didn't hit this either. But then for mac and cheese, something like this, it just works. So why is lemon dill coleslaw not getting registered is my burning question. Okay. Definitely gonna be a little hard to do this with. There we go. How stupid does this look? I don't know if this is visible, but whatever. Okay. So available favorites. Pretty much I need to figure out if this thing is also being fined for temp available. Yeah, so temp available is being fine. So what is the difference, if any, of this? What if I just cast this as an item? Wait, what? Hello? I don't know what the fuck I did. Or what is temp available? Or what is available items? No, it is of type daily item. Okay, stream random. If you find success tonight, thanks, man. I appreciate your kindness. I appreciate your kindness. This is what I really don't get, though, is like why it's not auto-updating. If we go down this chain. It is actually supposed to take in a daily item. I was messing around with this earlier. Or can I just undo a bunch of these? So it closes. fine. Click it, it's added to the temp available. My favorites. I feel like it's a lot of log. Sorry, still trying to figure out this keyboard. Oh, because it's running it for everything. Do we take in location, or how do we know what location we're in? No, it's just items. So how is... Because each one of these is... I don't know the better way to do this. Like we have the location item grid, and then for each location, like why don't we just have this pass in a location. How's the coding? I'm chilling. I have like a really weird bug right now that I'm trying to figure out. Just did some leetcode. Getting a little bit upset with my new keyboard. And by that I mean like, it's great, but I like relearning muscle memory. I'm good. How you, man? How's your day going? Okay, location. So I need to change this to be and location. Creates a location. I don't know what key I'm pressing to get that to happen. What? Bro. Location. Property location does not exist on props. Oh. Okay. I don't know why my finger's going down to this arrow key, but it's really annoying me. Location undefined. That's not right. But I'm mapping over the location. Well, I don't understand. Let's check. What does this say? But it's not. What? I'm so confused. So it's items, fill items. Do these have to be swapped? Location is still just undefined. Huh. Ha ha ha. It's React review. This is React. React that's kicking my ass. I just can't understand why location is undefined. I have no fucking clue. Breakpoints in console, maybe? I would if I could, but I don't have breakpoints set up in any of them. Locations is not undefined. And the current component. And I pass. Whatever. Let's see if we can make any sense of this, because Lord knows that I am incapable currently. I didn't think I could just add console logs here. Every day, I feel like I understand React less and less, which is not a good thing. Can I just like H3 I need to put these things around them, right? Okay, yeah, so they are defined because like this is the H3 that I literally just put in. So why the fuck can't I pass this? Like, did I literally just have to reload? That's the stupidest fucking thing ever. Okay. This is acting really weird, actually. Why is it I don't need this confusing ass structure anymore. So we're looking at elder. Dentations are Maz, yeah. It's a little bit fucked when I try to put everything on one screen. It's a little bit hard. I apologize. It's kind of the best solution I got right now, though. Three on Linux? No, this is just my Mac. Just my Mac for now. Okay, so why is the available favorites being handed down differently? What? Should where my slash be? That's actually smart as hell. I should have a snippet. I should. Honestly, right now I don't mind it as much because like I need typing practice on this new keyboard, so it's not really bad. But down the line, I should. I'm just so confused how these available favorites are different. Oh, because they're filtered available favorites. What issue is happening right now? So when I depress, like for example, sauteed spinach, that's fine. It updates everything. But then when I click it again, I am registering. Oh, there's too many console logs. Like I'm registering that it's now available. Like sauteed spinach, it got added. And when I refresh, it registers it as added. But when I click it off rip, it should show that it's added, you know? Like it does with other things. Like if I click that, it's fine. Unadd, fine. Click sauteed, unclick it, fine. Click it, no. And I don't really understand why. Because everything's being passed to my knowledge correctly. What I'm also now seeing is I already filtered the available favorites, so I don't need to like, I don't even need to do this refilter thing. Like, this should just be... Oh. Where's my favorite? I guess I should just search for it. It says it's 83. Okay. Also, like, don't know why cubed cantaloupe is coming up twice. That doesn't make sense to me either. This is not really invigorating content, but such is life. Like, why do we have this twice? Is that down to like a storage bed thing? Or could you not react? Sorry, no, dude, no worries. I'm shocked you've even stayed more than 2 minutes. Oh, you're so right. Okay. So then, to combat that, in this, filtered has to always also go through in TypeScript. How do you make sure it's unique in the thing? I guess I should just look that up. Like, whatever. I'll just put in ChatGPT. Probably be the quickest. Dude, my keystrokes are too fast right now. Okay. Twice. Assume the items have param station name. Fuck. Oh, you just use a set? That makes sense. So a map is the equivalent of just like a set. Keeps appearing in my recommendations. What's up, Hammer? I have no clue why. I promise you, I'm not trying to even push this stream. For some reason, it just gets recommended. Okay, cool. Now there's one. That's good at least. Solved the one problem. Okay, let's refresh. So it still has not solved the problem of like when we click it, we get item pressed. We get that it's getting added. It's in the temporary preferences, and it's in the temporary available ones because we know it's available. But it shouldn't be Plex West. It should be Elder. But I'm adding that it came from Elder, so how is it? So it's just not finding the Elder one? But why? I explicitly added it. So this is a really good idea, actually. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. And the whole goal is to make like a very easy to use menu data for my university. 'Cause I hate my fucking university's Dine on Campus app. I'm a hater. But why? Why would it not be finding Elder is what I'm trying to figure out. See that before and after, maybe. But then also I want to see, what do I want to see? I want to see the available favorites. Let's clear this. So we got the correct item pressed, yeah. The available favorites beforehand, they had Elder. And now after, they do not. Also, I need to get rid of these other print statements. So, hey, what's up? Hey, thanks for stopping by. You can refactor your array.sum conditionals by setting the thing you're checking to a variable. Refactor your array.sum. What do you mean, John? Because I thought for this you need, like, I needs to be the iterable. Because I am making a variable beforehand. What are you doing? Currently trying to, well, like, I have a decent product out right, a website out of, horrible explanation. My university's Dine on Campus app is like how I find what food is at what dining campus, or what dining hall on campus. But the app loads so slowly. It's horribly unoptimized and a bad experience, really. And like I like to know where my favorite foods are really quickly. So I pretty much just made an app where I scrape their API for like the daily items, and then pretty much just have my own database endpoint. So it's everything's really fast for me. Like it's optimized for Northwestern. Um, and then I also just added the ability to favorite items per user, so you can like know if you have like a list of favorites like this, then when you go look like what foods are available, it shows you your favorites first. Is the idea. But favoriting this says kicking on my butt. Hello, my brother. What's up, man? So the thing is it's just not getting Elder for some reason, and I'm really confused as to why. This idea, how's everything going? Honestly, like I'm mostly done. Like mostly done. The whole website is pretty much built out. It's actually up on nufood.me. Different UI because I had to make a lot of changes. But it's essentially the same product. Of like, you can also see like operation hours when things are open. Gives you a status of if things are closed or not. So I'm mostly done. I'm just working through some bugs right now. How's it going? It's good. Going good. I'm new to coding. Is this HTML? This is React. React front-end framework that I'm really not good at. React with TypeScript, precisely. Okay, I think I also know why. Is it because, like, will this only do one item? Your best advice for someone studying CS in South America? Brother, I have no advice. I'm so sorry. I don't exactly know how it is outside of, like, literally America. Like, United States. Because even for us, it's hard. I imagine it's... I don't know. I feel like I'm just the worst person to ask. I'm a student that's also unemployed. There's a lot of talk coders will be replaced by AI in the next few years. What is your opinion? I think for sure it'll probably replace a lot of entry-level jobs, unfortunately, which is why my life is very difficult right now. I think it'll definitely, like, occupy a large part. But I don't think... There's some things that's just, like, never going to be worth it to do, because unless things get, like, literally 100,000 times cheaper or something like that, like, the context these AI models need to provide, like, anything past the very junior level is, like, a lot of cost of, like, getting all the context in is a lot of tokens. So unless there's, like, a new type, you know? I completely agree, Cole. I'm just saying, like, there are companies that will treat it as, like, they don't need it. You know? Or at least that's, like, my experience is it just, like, there's significantly less intro roles. And then it's probably for a myriad of factors, but, you know. For current bird, just curious, is the array fully populated when you're trying to favorite something? Is the array fully populated when trying to find something? Yeah, so the problem I'm having is available favorites, like, pretty much what I think is happening for some reason or another is when the item that you're favoriting, like, I wonder if this would happen for breakfast. Like, if I try to favorite eggs. Yeah. So, pretty much, I think what's happening is when an item is in multiple spots, like, obviously scrambled eggs, like every dining hall has scrambled eggs. So it's finding like the first one and then it's saying like that's the available favorites. So I think I need to change this to scan for the like all of them and then add it. Because right now it's just finding the first one, I think. Which is fine for like temp preferences. Because for temp preferences, I mean for like my just preferences, it comes in the form of like temp available after. Or no, temp. What do I want? I just want like temp preferences. Also, no one make fun of my typing speed. I'm on a new keyboard. So where's temp preferences? Yeah, see, like they're just names. They don't have like a, or they shouldn't have like a date attached to them. They should be names. So I got another issue. Yeah. Oh, thank you, John. It's filter. Thank you. So this should change to a filter? Because I knew of the problem. It's just this would need to change. I don't know why I have to cast this. Probably something I already forgot about. Can I just get rid of this typecast? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Type daily item is missing the following properties from daily item. Name, description. Oh, is it not? It's not Go syntax. God damn it. The array comes after. You're now getting back an entire, yeah. So, oh, do we need to like spread operator it then? Also, like, I am just not good at TypeScript. Full transparency. Never been my... Okay, did that stop yelling at me? Cool, let's try it. So we unselect it. No. Thank you, John. Came in with the method that I needed. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's make sure it works on something like eggs. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, that was annoying me for a while. It was funny. I gave like this dev thing of to my, like, the development of this to my friend, and I was like, hello, try to break this, like find something that's not working. And I did that like he's not gonna find anything, and then he found that within like 30 seconds, and I was like, ah, shit. Been doing this code thing for a long time. My best advice: do exactly this. Find a coding project you enjoy working on, and hit as many as you can. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. That's pretty much what this whole stream is. It's just like I want to push myself every day to try to hit walls. Okay. So low-key, we're kind of set. Because undoing stuff works. If we then refresh, we should only get those 3. Cool. If we do something like add risotto, and then go to my favorites, risotto's here. If we then remove risotto from here, go back up to here, risotto's not appearing. Cool. These are all good things. Operation hours should be reactive. They are, which is good. Light mode, dark mode. Is everything filled? Yeah. Favorites. Everything's working here. Light mode, dark mode. Light mode looks so shit. Whatever, I don't care. I'm not a UI designer. You tested in different browsers. No. I don't know if I have another browser installed, though. Actually. Let me see. That's a good question. See if I can pull up Chrome. Do I have Chrome on this computer? Chrome? Okay. Let's hit a little local host. Okay, we're looking good. Light mode. We're looking good. Oh, I need to make this component look better. We're going to do the little trick of take the component and then give it to VO because I am not a UI designer. It's something I am not. What is that, pop-up? Auth pop-up? Yeah, okay. This is the only thing I'm not passionate about in this project, is this whole UI part. Do the same type of updated styling for this component. Do I feel slightly like a bad person for styling with an AI? Yeah, but such is life. I just want functionality. Paste. Okay, so I need to add that. What is it? Add, what is it called? Dialog, maybe? Time for git check-in. I should add this to git. This is just dialog. I usually do commit much more. The reason I'm not doing it as much right now is because I should probably just have like a different branch and then like squash merge. But is essentially I need to like get rid of all of my previous commits. Because I was using like a license that I shouldn't have been using as like a public repo. So I've since privated the repo. But I need to like rebase and do all that shit to like get rid of all the previous history of licensing because I did not do it on purpose. It was a very rookie mistake of I was using components that I didn't realize weren't like open source, you know? Because I got them from a friend who never mentioned anything for me. And he's just like, here are some components. You can use them to spin up a project quickly. And I was like, cool, I'll use them. And then I want to keep this open source because I'm proud of this project. But yeah, now I unfortunately have to nuke what, like 60 pretty detailed commit messages, which really sucks. I'm not happy about it, but I gotta do that later tonight. It was such a long-winded way. You did not need to know all of that, but whatever. Such is life. Sign out. Sign out. Appreciate the knowledge. Yeah. Okay, so now when I click it, the auth pop is not even happening. And why is that? What did... It should be popping up. Because I'm not signed in. What? What was the difference? When using this component, you'll need to pass an isOpen prop in addition to the onClose prop. Okay, so where do I use auth prop? Auth pop up. Auth pop up. Okay, so isOpen needs to be equal to, what did I call this? Show pop-up, I guess. Really don't want to do it now, but you can build accordions with the following HTML elements. That is cool. Yeah, that is like kind of something I regret, is like for a lot of the stuff, I kind of just have been like looking for open source stuff online because fully honestly, I just don't find like I don't really find front end that interesting, but it's just like good knowledge to know. Like I'm a beginner, I should do everything myself and just learn. But such is life. Bum, bum, bum. You know what I should have done actually? Should just copy this. Is this really what it takes to get a job these days? I've been seeing a couple other people do these types of streams. The reason I did this is because, like, I'm a sophomore in college, so I have no experience, and more importantly, I have no network. Like, I don't know really anyone in the industry, because obviously my friends aren't in the industry, and my family is complete, like, everyone's, like, creative in my family. Like, my sister's a great graphic designer. My dad was in advertising, so was my mom. So it's like they don't have connections in tech, which is like, it's a huge part of who you know. And I don't know people. So I was thinking there's no better way to like build a network, build trust with people than build everything on stream. Like maybe run into somebody that'll give me a referral, which has happened. Like somebody gave me a referral unprompted like 2 weeks ago and a week ago, just because like they respected what I was doing, which is so kind, and I'd never actually expected that, but it's all about trying to get a network going. What are you doing, by the way? Sorry if you haven't shared already. No, it's no problem. I'm building pretty much. There's this thing called Dine on Campus at Northwestern. Like, I go to Northwestern, where it just tells you like all the dining hall food. Or I can actually just pull up my phone and show you the app. Dine on Campus. So I'll eventually probably make an app, but it's easier to make a web app right now. So pretty much it just has like all our dining halls and stuff. The funny thing is though, when you press menus and then like, okay, let me actually probably show. So I press menus, I get a 5-second load time. And then if I want to change any like from breakfast to lunch, I get like another. Do you see how long that took to go from breakfast to lunch? And by the way, it auto defaults to breakfast, no matter what time of day it is. So if you want to check a dining hall, or like 3 dining halls, you have to go to each one, 5-second load time, then switch to the time period, which is another 5-second load time, search through everything with a scroll to find if your favorites are even in it, and then do that like 3 other times. It's like actually, it's only 2 minutes, which is not that big of a deal, but it's so frustrating to do that every day. Yeah, so I built this thing that is so much fucking quicker. Like, look at that load time. Because I'm doing like a form of caching and local storage, but then even on like first load, like memory, is it? I actually don't use. I don't know where it is on Chrome, but if you clear it, like if I go to a new session and I look up this, like one can't even get to a second in terms of I now have everything. Local storage is just like, yeah. It's just like a way to store items on the browser, or actually use session storage. So like when you close a tab, the store, it's just a way for a website to like keep storage. So now it's like I have every piece of data for my whole campus in terms of dining hall food. So like if I want to get breakfast, I can get breakfast instantly. If I want lunch, I can get lunch instantly. And like, look how quick everything else loads. Like, I don't have to actually want to die trying to find food. And then if you log in, then like you're able to favorite items, which is a big part of like I love Italian shredded beef, me personally. So like I'm never trying to miss that. I'll walk 15 minutes for it. So I immediately have like your favorites display above all. So it's the first thing you see. So you don't even have to scroll through stuff. And then also like I have other things of, where's their food data coming from? So the Dine on Campus thing, if you trace like their network, it's just a non-credential locked API. So I can show it here. Scraper. .go. I pretty much just made like, I call it a scraper, but it's pretty much just, don't link the API or DDoS it. It's not my API. I didn't set it up. Also, don't? That's weird behavior. Essentially, it's just like you have these, it is live data. Like every day I scrape at 6 a.m., like go through all of the different hashes and the base URLs, because it is always in the same form of like base URL, hash, and then time period. And then I have my own database that I'm running through Railway that I am pushing that to at 6 a.m. And it's such like a low amount of items. Like realistically in a day, you only have like, what, 1,500 maybe daily items? That's nothing for a database. So to me, like the cost is maybe a cent every like 3 days to host this, which is so worth it for these load times. So worth it. Like, I can't tell you how frustrated my freshman year was. Could you use SQL to retrieve data faster? I am, actually. DBDB. I use a GORM in Go. It's an ORM for Go. So I have like different things. I store it is new of them. I store all data items means it's what corresponds to this tab. I have all the date like all the items that have ever been displayed for this year. Possible. So like if you want, I don't know, something like you really like beef. If you really like beef, then go through these. Click. I'm not logged in. But you know, like, you want beef burrito? Get it. You want beef stroganoff? Get it. Yeah. So that's the all data, and then the daily items are like what pop up here because I need to know things like station name, to know like is it in the rooted section or if it's in diner or whatever. So yeah. Is there anything else about this project? And then just I made an API endpoint with some credentials. What have you guys been saying? You don't need a job. Northwestern has 22,000 people, charge $12 a year for the app. See, okay, I was thinking about charging for it, but realistically, the only people using it are freshmen and sophomores because everyone else doesn't really use the dining hall because it's like crazy expensive, but freshmen and sophomores are required. But I don't know. I might think about monetizing this, but it was honestly just like a passion fuck you project. It would be cool if you would push alerts for favorites. I was thinking about that actually as a feature. Like at 6 a.m. or something, be like, send out an email. Because I'm going to apply for, Twilio is going to open up applications for internships in like a month-ish, from what I've heard. So I was thinking maybe using Twilio in this to like send out mass text for anyone that signs up, and then have it be like, hey, your favorite pork balatro, sorry, like classic risotto is at Elder during dinner, like go there. But that's like for future. I think that's a cool idea though, for sure. Should pay you for creating this. Dude, balatro is the game is why my head went to it. I was trying to read this. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, the off thing. You made balatro? I did not make balatro. I wish I did. Dude, I wish I did. That game is so fun. As long as your API is decoupled, just service it on Firebase. Wait, I don't fully understand what you mean. Don't limit to Northwestern. Okay, that's true. I was thinking about that as well. The only thing is, it's a little bit weird, like how you get the data for it, like in terms of, where'd it be? Scraper.go. These hashes I had to like find manually. So I'd have to like do that for each school, which actually wouldn't be that hard. Actually wouldn't be that hard at all. But the only other thing is like a lot of this is specialized to Northwestern. Like shoot, what would it be? Maybe common.go. Yeah. So like I don't want to add things like that are ingredient categories. Like we have salad bars. I don't want to add lettuce. Nobody's favorite is going to be lettuce. And like ingredients I also dodge. But I guess I could just make this bigger. We'll see. I'm not too sure. I'm at the point of the project where it's like 95% done, so my original passion for it is a little bit dying out. But I could definitely try to do it. I don't know like what other universities use Dine on Campus, you know? Like lettuce, what do you mean? I meant like, sure you like lettuce. I like lettuce too. However, you don't want to be looking, like that was another gripe I had with Dine on Campus, is I don't want to be looking through dining hall food and then I look at like the salad bar and it's like lettuce and tomatoes. Am I back? Hopefully I'm back. If you chatted, I missed it. My Wi-Fi just fully cut out in my dorm. Go Northwestern, baby. Go Cats. Actually, don't even know if my stream's back up. I should probably check. Bum, bum, bum. Does it still say that I'm live? No, it doesn't. Shit. Oh, okay, we're back. We're back. I don't know why my chat on OBS is not loading, so I gotta just open it on YouTube. Give me 1 second. Go to YouTube. I had to open it on my phone to see that the chat's reconnected. Okay. Can one of you guys type something so I can see if it's updating? Something? Very cool. All right, we're back. Where was I? Update. I appreciate you guys. Can I break this out? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. We'll just keep it like this. Town on campus has a shit ton of customers. Real? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna look up. Town on campus. Universities. Oh, so they do like UIC. Do they do UIC? Because I know it's /Northwestern, so let's just delete this, see where we go from here. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, they do a lot of people. Huh. Then it still has the problem, though, of, like, where is it? Like, you still need these API endpoints that they have, while nice, like, all the students living with pay, you could save them. Dude, maybe I do save them. I'm just trying to think how I would get these hashes, though. Because what I had to do is, if we go to, like, down on campus for Northwestern, you then just, like, what if they shut down the API behind some month? Exactly. I'm also fully dependent. Like, I'm at their will. Like, last year, because last year, as in, like, 2 weeks ago, I had these hashes, and then they changed for the new year. So I was like, ah, shit, did they, like, add off? Like, is my project fucked? But essentially what I had to do is, like, go into the network tab and then, like, check their GET request and see, like, where they're going and see, like, what these things mean. And I had to, like, dissect it myself. So I'd have to figure out a programmatic way to, one, find each school's, like, find what schools are doing it. Then for each school that's doing it, subsequently find the base URL and hash. And, like, the time of day stuff. Because I'm assuming if you go to, like, I don't know, Boise State or something, like, it's all closed. This is gonna be such a bad example because everything's closed right now. You're not gonna like see what requests they send out. Maybe Colgate has something open. Hi, do you have a resume? I do have a resume. It should be in my about. Sorry, my roommate is calling me. It should be in my about on YouTube. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna answer this call from my roommate. Sorry, my roommate actually just asked me if I wanted food, which is really funny and topical. Okay, let's see what happened. Feel so dumb. Please do not feel dumb. I literally, this has taken me a month, and it's a lot of running into brick walls. What IDE is this? It's NeoVim. With my custom config, it's also taken me a while to get to a place that I like, but now it's like I would never not use it. What are you learning now, and have you applied for jobs? I apply for jobs pretty much every day. I've been slacking a little bit just because nothing that's been opened I like qualify for. But yeah. What am I learning right now? That's a good question. I was gonna start a poker project in Java, like a poker game simulator. Not like an odds calculator, a simulator as in like a CLI tool of you're given 2 random cards, say you want 3 bots. Balatro? Dude, kinda Balatro. I'm gonna come back to this idea of doing other things though, because if I can figure out a way of programmatically finding what to scrape, probably 30 times in different languages, it's a great exercise. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like a great, like, especially because the last time I used Java was APCS, which was my senior year of high school, so it's been quite a bit. And also, I knew nothing then. Like, that was my first introduction to coding. So it was like Java when I learned to code. So I want to go back and like actually use Java because it's somehow used a lot in industry. And also, like, my little special interest right now is actually like getting good at poker. Looking for a full-time gig or just an internship? Summer internship is my main goal. I actually have a part-time internship right now doing like software and hardware stuff for audio, like some signal processing stuff, which is really cool. All Fortune 500 use Java on some level, exactly. But yeah. I'm looking for a summer thing because I don't have anything lined up. Okay, I also play poker. What do you want to know? It's more so like wanting to build intuition. What's the best way to reach out? I have my email should be on my resume, and it should also be on my about section on YouTube. I also have, like, I don't know how informal you are, but I made a Discord community. You're welcome to join that and message me. My name's Aiden on Discord. I'm on a similar boat trying to see what to learn. Man, I wish you the best. All right, I need to figure out what I'm doing right now. I wanted to center these because they didn't really look that good, actually. Is that what I was doing? Yeah. So where would that be? That'd be an auth pop-up. Do you grind DSA? To an extent. I try to grind as much as I can without burning out. Tuition can't really be taught. Best way to approach that is no ranges. Yeah. Center div is the biggest problem in web dev. Dude, of course. And also, John, I fully agree. I meant intuition as in, like, I only started playing poker about a month ago with my friends. So my experience is just not there. Like, I have base intuition of, like, when to fold and when not, but, like, the more you play, the more you know. Okay. What are the justify things? Justify tailwind. What? You familiar with poker ranges? See, like, not enough. Like, I know what the word means because I've watched poker videos, but like, I can't tell when someone's betting, like, what their range could be, or like, if they open, their range is like different than if they stop, you know, stuff like that. I just don't really know that because I haven't played enough. See if that fixes it. Cool. You tried i3 tiling in Linux? I've not, because I'm not on. I don't have a Linux machine, actually. I have a Mac, and then at my home, I have a Windows machine, but that's for like gaming, like Marvel Rivals and stuff. But I definitely want to look into, shit, I forgot what it's named. There's something in Mac where it's like if you did something like Command 0 or something, it goes to your like left window or something like that. I need to figure that out because I just got like, it's gonna be kind of hard to show, but I got like the Kinesis keyboard that like a bunch of try-hard people have, because I was actually starting to have like pain, but now that I don't have my hand like near my trackpad to do the 3-finger swipe, it's much harder. Poker's my super hobby, so you can't throw that out there with them. Dude, I can see why poker would be a super hobby. It is so much fun. Like, obviously, I'd play for almost nothing because I am a very, very broke college student. So, like, our friend buy-ins are like $2. So it's like an all-in is like $4. But it's still fun, dude. It's so fun. Okay. So that justified content works, which is cool. Now this looks a lot better. Yeah, everything's looking a lot better now. This shouldn't be NU Food. I used to call it NU Food Finder, but this should be NU Food. Let's throw in an exclamation point there. Need a window manager for macOS. I'm actually going to take a screenshot of that rectangle magnet swish. Friends and I started a few years ago playing 5 cent. Now I'm winning 2K tournaments. Dude, you are living my dream. That's how I want to be, bro. You using Vim? Yeah. I use NeoVim. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Because like login works. It works on Chrome. I should check mobile view on Chrome. Okay, it's looking good. Maybe do I put all locations closed on a new line? Yeah, I use Firebase for login. Do you guys think I put all locations on a new line? Because this like shows how many are open or closed. Or do I even keep this? I don't even know if I like having that. So enough you'll poker your way to early retirement. Either early retirement or a way later retirement if you're bad. Looks good. So not on the new line. Because the only thing about not a new line is like then on mobile, it kind of like, I don't know if I love this like overlapping look. You know? But all this stuff looks fine. Click is reactive. Good. Let's try light mode. Light mode does not look nearly as good as dark mode because I did not take time to style it. But that's a later problem because I'm not doing that. That looks, it's like, who uses light mode? Not me. Cool. Clicking updates. Cool. All right, close your eyes. Looks fine. Mobile view for this also looks fine. Maybe I add like a search item to search like the different dining halls operation hours, but that also might be a later thing. And your favorites also looks good. Sorry, I didn't say clear your eyes. Sign out. I think maybe I center this. Let's center that. Oy. Can I do like text center? Is that something I can do? Is that a Tailwind thing? That is. I'm learning. Okay, I think that looks better. I think I like the centered more. CSS goes brrr. See, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Looks good, looks good. So I think I'm going to push this actually later tonight. Probably after stream, because I have to figure out a bunch of Git stuff, which I don't want to do on stream. But it's going to go from looking like this, which wasn't bad, but I don't know, it doesn't have the same, like, I added cool shadows and stuff. I like this grid better too. Yeah, I think I like this. I think I'm happy with the styling, how it turned out. As long as there aren't more glitches that I don't know of, I would say this project is coming to an end. I definitely should try to look into if other things are feasible though. Because the thing is, it would be super cool if you could do it for all the other things. But I just don't know if anyone would ever pay for this, to be honest. I don't know. I'd be open to hearing your guys' opinions, but like from my perspective, I know if I saw this app, it's like, I don't think the 2 minutes of annoyance is enough to make me pay money, because I'm so broke that like $5 matters a lot, even if it's like $5 for a year. You know? Tell it to your university at least. That's actually a good idea. See if they can even like cover my database costs, which is like gonna be $2 for the whole year. That's a good idea. I should do that. Reach out to our little IT guy. Northwestern or the IT guy at another Diamond campus. You're saying like reach out to a different person and be like, would you guys be interested in this? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah. No, how everybody hates the app. Could I build? Yeah. I think that's definitely a good idea. I think I definitely do have to do outreach. Because I did set up Google Analytics. I'd reach out to Campus Dine, but they're kind of sketchy. Yeah. I don't know if they'd love me hooking into their API endpoint. Like, don't know if they'd love that in using my own site, but like, I'm getting a good amount of users. Like, I posted this on our, what is it called? Like, it's called Fizz, but I like posted it to see if anyone would want to like actually use it. And then also my LinkedIn post has been getting quite a bit of traction or among like Northwestern people, which is cool. Like 700 users. Bueno. What's up, Glue Pickle? It's such a funny name. I like that a lot, actually. But yeah. I mean, like, people want to use it, which is cool. I've never made an app that people like actually want to use. But yeah. Okay. We're 2.5 hours in. Do I want to start the other poker project? Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do some monkey type with the new keyboard and then talk to you guys, because that's cool. Can make a business with it. See, okay, I just don't know if anyone would pay for it is the only thing. Or I guess I don't think anyone would pay for it on like an individual user scale, but maybe I could be like, get $50 from Northwestern or something. So that as donationware. What does that mean? Oh, like a buy me a coffee type of deal? Do it for free, you will make network, you will help getting a job. Yeah. I mean, that's the idea, is like, I open source this. Its project structure is pretty good. Like, I'm quite proud of the end product. Yeah. I should look into, how hard is that to set up? I don't think anyone will ever donate to me, but buy me a coffee. Gambling rings. Yeah, let me start a gambling ring. Maybe I should do this off stream. Probably. Doesn't have to be B2C. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is like maybe I mean, I feel like at its crux it should be freeware. But like, there is a chance that Northwestern would like it. I'm in the same boat. I made a piece of software for ballooning drawings. Blueprints for first article. Yeah, it's really hard to know, like, even if you're super proud of it, like, I don't know. I worked at, like, even an internship, like, last summer internship. It was, like, this startup thing through Northwestern. And there was a lot of, like, speakers that came in about, like, talking about pricing, and I never realized, like, how actually hard that is. If it's something with enough traffic, then B2B monetization should be very profitable. I'd be happy to do with it, like make a deal with Northwestern. Because like I just showed, I do have technically 700 unique viewers. I mean, unique users of it. Obviously, people from the stream, like, have been kind enough to look out and like try it. Also, once I'll put this, like, the base thing is on nufood.me. And then this version of the dev will be up by tonight. I'll push it. If you guys ever try it, even though like you guys don't go to Northwestern, it's not useful. Like, if you find something that breaks, please tell me, because it's hard to QA your own thing. Do you have like an academic advisor or something in your program? I do have like an assigned professor, but like I've emailed him so many times and he just ghosts me. Will not use this Firefox. Dude, what's wrong with the Firefox? Firefox is fire. It's in the name. It's in the name. I don't know. I'll see. Alright. You tried Zen browser? No. I was looking into Arc, but I don't know. It seemed... I know the CIO at one of the Down on Campus customers. Real? Might reach out to him. I would appreciate that. Hey, I'm using Arc right now. Oh, thank you so much. I love you. Zen is Arc, but for Firefox, actually. Zen browser. Blue Pickle and I are both clearly old.
You like my LinkedIn comment?
I did like your LinkedIn comment a lot. It was wonderful.
I followed instructions.
All right. Then is open source based on Firefox? I'll look into it then, because I really like this tabbing system. But all right, I think I'm going to end here, and then I'm gonna try to set up this buy me a coffee thing, because that's a good idea. And then next stream I'll do a poker game. Yeah, I think I'll do that. All right, thank you all for tuning in. It's been lovely to get to know you guys. I'll be here tomorrow for day 29 if any of you guys are here. Good night, guys. I will see you then.